Alright y'all, welcome back to another turkey pattern test video here, and we've got another new load to try out in the 410. That load being these. These are the Remington Premier TSS loads. They're 3-inch, 1100 feet per second, 13/16 ounce of number 9s. And as for the gun we're going to be running them out of, I've brought back out the Mossberg 500 410 turkey, and we're going to start out with the stock extra full turkey choke that the gun comes with. That measures out right at 380 constriction, so a little bit on the tighter end compared to your 383, 385, and 390 typical constrictions. So I'm wondering if these Remingtons are going to like that tighter constriction, or if we're going to have to try them through another little bit more open choke. I don't know, we'll just have to see. But as per usual, I've got the turkey target set up right over here at 40 yards from the bench. So let's head over there and see what these Remingtons do on the paper. Alright, we're all set up over here at the bench at 40 yards. So let's run these Remington Premier TSS 9-shot 13/16 ounce loads through this Mossberg 500 410 with the stock extra full 380 constriction choke and see what they can do on the paper. Alright, well, this is what we got out of those Remingtons. Those definitely shot a little bit to the left. That gun usually hits pretty center. But as you can see, I think there's some signs of being blown wide open a little bit. I think that Remington shell doesn't really jive too well with too tight of a constriction. It will kill you a turkey at 40 yards out of that setup. But as you can see, there's definitely shot quite a bit blown open. Overall, it's not a terrible pattern. It will kill you a turkey at 40 yards, but we have definitely seen better, especially out of the herder shells, which are another big box off-the-shelf load. This doesn't even compare to what those did out of this gun. Overall, though, it's not a terrible pattern. You definitely have a core of sorts that's not too terrible, but it's still nothing super impressive through that choke anyway. I think maybe we should try it with a little bit more open constriction choke and see if that helps. But I don't think that's a terrible start at the very least. At least now we have an idea of what to expect out of these shells. Well, what did y'all think about them? It's not a terrible pattern, but it's nothing really super impressive either. It'll absolutely take you a turkey at 40 yards any day of the week, but I definitely think that there's still some tuning to do, or maybe that's all that we can get out of that shell. I don't know. It definitely outperforms the Federal in this gun. There's no doubt about that, but still, that $32 or $34 budget herder stuff will outshoot this, at least in this setup, no question about it. But I don't think that's a terrible start. At least it gives us some kind of point of reference when we run it through some different chokes and see, does it like a little bit more open or a little bit tighter constriction. I have a feeling that one might even out and come in just a little bit tighter with a little bit more open constriction choke, because I think the edge of that pattern is showing signs of being blown open just a little bit from that 380 choke. But I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is it a decent pattern? Are you happy with it? Or is that about what you expected? That's about what I expected. Something kind of in the average range. There's nothing wrong with it necessarily, but it definitely could be a lot better. But let me know what you think about it down below, and maybe some other setups you might like to see it run through. I'm trying to get my hands on some different chokes for that gun, but those threads are kind of a little bit different than most of your threads. And a lot of places don't always have a choke in stock that will fit those threads, especially right now during middle of turkey season. But either way, that's about what I expected. I'm not disappointed in it, but I'm also not really super surprised or happy about it either. It definitely still needs work, but at least it gave us a good starting point. So I've got a bunch more pattern testing to do out here this afternoon before the rain comes in. So let me get back to pattern testing, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.